All right, 7.4. So let's look at using algebra to solve some interesting problems. So for 4 and 5, we have to actually write out an equation that represents the statement. Okay, so there's two things that you need to remember before we start. You kind of got to remember some formulas that we've used in the past. So I'm going to help you with those really quick. I'm just going to kind of write them down for you. So let's read the problems and see what we need. It says the perimeter of a rectangle with a length of 5 inches. So remember, the perimeter of a rectangle, so perimeter equals side plus side plus side plus side, because it's the distance around a shape. So if you start here, it's this side plus this side plus this side plus this side. Okay, that's perimeter equals side plus side plus side. Now it says the area of a trapezoid with a base lengths of 7 feet and 11 feet. Okay, remember the area of a trapezoid equals area equals 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, these are the formulas for these things. Okay, so it says write a formula for the given measure. Tell what each variable represents. Identify each variable. Which variable depends on which in the formula. Okay, so perimeter of the rectangle with a length of 5 inches. So if the perimeter has a length of 5 inches, a rectangle, remember, has length and height. So we know what the length is. We know that the length of the rectangle is 5 inches, but we don't know what this one is. So we're going to call this one height. Let's just call it height. Okay, so when we write this down, we're going to say perimeter equals 5
Would Sam Francisco please call the office 2206?
Plus
Ms. Francisco,
height
please call 2206.
plus height. Okay, so this would be the equation for finding the perimeter, because remember, perimeter is this side plus this side plus this side plus this side. They've given us the length, which we're going to say is 5, which means that this side is 5 and this side is 5, which means we don't know this side or this side, so we don't know the two heights. Okay, so perimeter equals 5 plus h, and that would be totally good. You could also say perimeter equals 2 times 5, which would be 10, plus 2 times h, because you got 2 5s and 2 h's. You can do that too. Either way works totally fine. All right, for 5, you're going to have to, well, let's just do it. I'm just going to help you with it. So 5 is the area of a trapezoid with base lengths of 7 feet and 11 feet. Okay, so a trapezoid, remember, looks kind of like this. Oops, that's not a trapezoid, that's a parallelogram, sorry. Trapezoid would look like this. So this would be 7 feet, and this would be 11 feet, and remember, this would be the height. Okay, so area equals 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so we would do area equals, and then you would just fill it in, 1/2 height, we don't know what the height is, times base 1 is 7 plus 11. And so that's it. That's those problems. All right, so for the rest of the problems, 6 through 11, slightly more difficult, but not all that difficult. But there's something that you need to remember. When you have an ordered pair, okay, when you have an ordered pair like 0, 4, what you really have here is you have the x coordinate and then the y coordinate. Okay, so this is x and this is y. They're giving you these values. So the first one is x, the second one is y. You can never interchange them. It's always x, then y. Okay, so what it's going to say here is tell whether the ordered pair is a solution of the equation. So they're going to give you the equation. So let's look at number 6. They're going to give me the equation, and the equation is going to see y equals 4 times x. Okay? Now, they're also going to give me these numbers. Okay? Remember, this one is x. This one is y. So I'm just going to plug them in. 4 equals 4, and I'm going to put a times 0. Okay, when I solve this, 4 equals 0. Is this correct? I would say no. No. And there's a mathematical mark you can make. So this equal sign means that the sides are equal. If you put a cross through it like that, that means they're not equal. So the answer for number 6 is no. So for number 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, I'll do 7 with you. It says y equals 3x. The coordinates that they've given us, for x, they've given us 2. So this would be 3 times 2 equals 6. Okay? Is 6 equal to 3 times 2? 3 times 2 equals 6. Is this equal? I would say it is. I would say yes. All right, so you're going to continue with 8, 9, 10, and 11. Good luck.